Hi guys, it's me Duncan. Today we shall be checking out this TV. This is one of the most affordable TVs on the Kenyan market right now. It's from a brand called Vitron, and the specific model number is the HTC 4388FS. So the goal of this video is to see if this TV is worth your money. What does it actually provide that makes it so cheap compared to other 43-inch TVs, which are in the 40,000 range mark? This goes for currently 21,000 shillings. I got it in March, actually at a discount at just around 20,000 shillings, nothing much. So yeah, I've had it for 5 months now, and let's check it out. So from the model number, you can see that this is a 43-inch TV, which is a really good size. Inside the box, you're given these stands. You're not given the wall mount, but if you want, you can buy that for yourself and mount it on the wall. And it looks really nice. It has very thin bezels, hence it being called a frameless TV. And it is also quite thin, and it is not that heavy. The base does a pretty good job, and unless somebody pushes it with a lot of pressure, that is when it can fall. But as you can see, if I just give it a little push, it is still a bit stable, but you still have to be cautious. Let's talk about the operating system. So these are Wisdom Cloud Smart Share TV running on Android 9. In 2023, that is pretty old. It was actually advertised as Android 9, but if you go somewhere on the settings, in the system settings, you're going to see that it states that it is on Android 11, which is not true. This TV has two app stores. It has its own app store and it has the Google Play Store. Now, right now it is not available, but Netflix used to be on the Google Play Store just about yesterday when I was planning this video, but today it's not there. And if you try to install Netflix from the Google Play Store, it will actually tell you that there was an error. It used to give you an error code. The specific one was UI 803 307 which basically means that the device is not supported for Netflix. And just within the details where it was outlining the issue, you could see that this is actually on Android 9 and not Android 11. So it being on Android 9, if you go to the Netflix app itself, that's within its own app store, it's pretty outdated. You can see that you can't see the movie previews on the home page the way the current Netflix is. You can't even see the top 10 movies in your country. It's pretty hard to navigate within the movies right there. Sometimes it will just kind of freeze. But within other apps, like let's say YouTube, it's still on the latest version. But obviously, it being on Android 9, there are a lot of things which it doesn't support, which is a bummer right now. But the user interface is pretty clean, not too complicated. You can see that it's pretty organized. There's a home section, there's an app section, and within the home section, you can actually customize to have the apps which you want to access easily right there. There's a movies section and a music section, which give you suggestions for music and movies to watch just directly to YouTube. And this TV has 8 GB of internal storage, so you can have quite a few apps installed, and it also has 1 GB of RAM. And speaking about RAM, now let's talk about the performance. Now, I know it's pretty hard to gauge performance on a TV, especially like this one, since you can't actually game on it, but it's pretty smooth when using it. As long as you have good internet, you're going to watch videos well. If you leave an app without actually exiting that app, like let's say you are on YouTube and then you click on the home button on the remote, and then you go back to YouTube, you're just going to find it how you left it. But I noticed that if you stay for too long, you're not going to find the video you are watching right there. It will just restart. One problem that I've had, and I've actually noticed this on another Vitron TV as well, is that when you're watching YouTube, this is specifically with YouTube, not even Netflix. When you're watching YouTube and then you're watching it for like an hour or even an hour and a half, it will randomly crash, and it is hard to explain. It is also hard to find it on picture because it happens so randomly and I'm not there with my camera to film it. But you find that when you're watching a video, it will randomly crash, and then you just have to kind of restart the app. It won't actually take you back to where it was. And I've actually seen this on another Vitron TV, but that was a different model. So I think it's an issue with the Vitron TV, or maybe it's an issue with the app. I'm not really sure, but if you get this TV, you're definitely going to experience that. So in terms of performance, nothing too crazy that you can expect at this price point. And if you're finding this review helpful, I'll appreciate if you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more reviews like this. So obviously, one of the key factors in a TV is the video quality. Let's talk about that. So this is a full HD TV, 1920 by 1080 pixels. It's an LED TV with HDR, but something to note is that you actually need to go turn on HDR because it is not usually turned on by default, and it actually makes a really big difference. And I'd like you to see to watch these two clips with HDR turned on and with HDR turned off. And as you can see, there's a massive difference, and it really improves the colors, and it is just a better experience having HDR turned on. The picture quality is quite okay. However, it is not that good with black colors because the LED backlighting can cause uneven brightness across the screen, resulting in patches of lighter and darker areas, as you can see from this clip, especially when displaying some deep black scenes. And this often creates appearance of some square-shaped frames or clouding on the screen, as you can see from this movie clip from Photo Seduction. And if you pay keen attention, it might annoy you, but if you don't really care about it, then it's a minor issue, but it is not that good with black colors. But otherwise, it's pretty good. It also has a screensaver mode, as you can see right here, which you can set it to have to happen at after around 5 minutes, but you can also customize this to happen after 1 minute, 2 minutes, whichever you want. This TV also has an inbuilt decoder, which you can use to watch free-to-air channels. And still on picture quality, you can switch between different picture modes and different tones such as cool, warm, and normal, just to have the one that you feel best right there for you. And you can also set different sound modes. And speaking of that, let's talk about audio. Now, one of the first things that I noticed about this TV when I started using it was the audio. The audio on this TV is pretty good, and one key feature that makes it really stand out is the surround sound feature. So you have to turn this on manually. I'm not pretty sure if it was turned on manually, but if you can just go check. Once you turn this on, it makes a big difference in terms of the bass and the sound quality, and you can really hear a difference as I'm going to play it to you right now. So this is how it sounds with surround sound turned on.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
And this is how it sounds with surround sound turned off.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun.
And you can see with surround sound turned on, the sound quality is deeper, the bass is better, and it just sounds good. And with this on, I don't even go past 20% of volume. Even normally when I'm just using it, I'm using it just about 8 to 10. And yeah, so sound quality is pretty good. If you do not have a home theater or a soundbar or speakers, you can survive with the TV speakers on this. I actually have some speakers down here, and if I connect them, they actually sound it sounds lower, but I'm pretty sure it's because the speakers are not that good. But anyway, if you do not have a home theater or speakers, you can survive off the speakers from this TV. Some of the disadvantages of this TV is that it doesn't have Chromecast, Bluetooth, it doesn't have voice control options and Google Assistant or even Alexa. But otherwise, the TV is pretty good. So based on that review, you can leave a comment and tell me what you think about it. If there's anything specific that you would like to know about it, please leave a comment and I'll be sure to reply to each and every comment. But yeah, my experience with it is pretty good. But other than the fact that the blacks are not really as good as you saw from that movie clip, but otherwise, I mean, for 21,000 Kenya shillings, you can't really ask for more. It does the job, it's pretty good, and I mean, if that is your budget, I can totally recommend it. But if you are able to like upgrade to like a better brand, definitely do that. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to do reviews for more TVs. So yeah, once I do that, or once I get my hands on another TV, I'll be sure to do that. And yeah, so stay tuned and thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.